Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Wise Wolf, how's it going, man? Yeah, sorry, I just in the process of getting set up. I didn't think it was gonna take me this long. That's why. Otherwise, I would have put the put some text on the screen just saying that the stream's gonna be starting in a moment. But yeah, how's it going, man? Good to see you. You're gonna crack on in just 1 second. It's going good. All right, good, man. Good to hear. I have been looking forward to playing this campaign again all week. Things are, I don't know. Things aren't going terrible. But things could always be going better. Just the main problem that we're gonna have here in this campaign is public order, I think. Anyway, I actually was starting an original writing idea with some friends. Oh man, that's nice. That's nice. Very nice. I've done a little bit of writing here and there myself, but I'm not. Yeah, I would say my writing is a little bit on the boring side of things, to be honest. But that's cool, man. Writing, you know, is a very rewarding thing to do. So, it sounds like it'll be fun, man. All right. Oh, we've actually got some troops in the north here. All right. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we're gonna send everything we have against Dublin, and we're not gonna worry so much about public order at the moment. I just want to consolidate the British Isles first off, and then we'll worry about public order afterwards. Because to be honest, the rebellions in this game. How many wars do I have left in this campaign? A lot. This is who we're at war with presently. Yeah, one or two. Wise Wolf, not a, it's not too bad. I've seen worse. The thing is, there's so many damn factions in this mod that yeah. But the thing is, the AI doesn't seem to get too out of control. Like, you don't see a lot of like 3 and 4 stacks together. So that's the one saving grace that we have. So we've got our agent over here. You know what? I'm thinking we're gonna, even though our priest only 30 more wars left. Yeah, exactly. Even though our priest is helping the public order over here, I think I'm gonna send him over here to work with this guy. So what I'm kind of thinking is, here we can only actually we've got a maximum of 2. Never mind. Well, what I'm thinking is that we send our agents over here to recruit enemy agents, because there's no cap to how many agents we have if we're stealing from, if we're persuading them from the enemy. Whereas in Rome 2, they went in and fixed that, but I believe in Attila there's no I don't know, I guess we'll find out as we play through this, but I believe in Attila that there's no limit to how many agents you can actually get. Alright, Skip to Malou says, evening people, welcome to the stream, sir. Playing a little bit of old school. I guess it's sort of old school mixed with new school, because it's you know, a modded campaign. So let's just move half the distance here. Do we even really... Yeah, we'll just move half the distance, because we're going to be taking attrition through the snow. Yeah, and we'll just go into in-camp stance, and then we'll regain that, well, most of that. We'll replenish most of it. Yeah, the plan is to head to Dublin. We're going to pick up this artillery piece to give us a full stack. But I do want to bring more troops as well. So, shit, I was planning to leave this guy up here for the public order. But, yeah, the problem is this is the military. Oh, military presence is 8. Bollocks. I really want more troops for this situation we're gonna have in Ireland. So let's move you just a little bit. You can go into Camp 2. At least we can pick up a couple of spears, which will be useful to a certain extent. We can use them to absorb some of the ammunition, because if we take a look at this garrison is no joke. All of those longmen, or longbowmen, they're going to be able to counter our longbows to some extent. So what I want to do is put our spears in front. We'll put them in spear wall and have them try and absorb most of the missile fire from the enemy, and then that way we should be able to wear them down. I'd like to get this guy over there too. So yeah, probably we'll recruit for one more turn here with spears, and we'll get this guy moving over in that direction. We won't worry about the public order so much here. The main reason why I'm kind of saying that is our garrisons are pretty solid, or at least here in London the garrison is solid. Over here in Colchester, Nottingham, Bristol, yeah, the garrisons are relatively solid. So even if we do get a rebellion, we should be able to manage it. So I'm not too worried about that. Now I kind of fucked up here with this guy. I didn't realize. I thought they were still sieging. This guy's raiding so close to the settlement that I thought we were sieging. So I had sallied out, and we lost again. And now he's pretty much fucked. There's no reason to keep him here. So we're gonna lose these units. So let's disband him, and at least we save a general there. Now the settlement, the garrison's in bad shape, but I'm guessing that they're gonna siege it again next turn, which is not good. But let's just, in the event that they don't, never mind. I was gonna say we'll recruit another general there, but looks like we can't afford it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do this turn. Let's just take a look at if we've got everyone in their proper offices. William doesn't have enough influence at the moment. She's not available to get married yet. Richard... okay, so Richard is a governor. We can put him into office. Though, I guess we go with, yeah, Provost, since he's a governor. Henry is king, so he's all set. He's already... Ooh. Let's make you a baroner of the Exchequer. Let's do that. He's already a marshal. Robert is a general, so let's make him a marshal as well. William can become a marshal now too. Simon. You should... Simon should actually be, since he's a general, he should actually be a Castilian. And then you, sir, you're a general, so let's make you Castilian as well, and you're on the move. All right, so lots of things happening there in the end turn, and William has an unassigned skill. Wealth would be good, but I think we need to work towards public order first. And I don't know how much. I don't think we have a lot of commercial buildings built at the moment. Well, we've got the fairground. I don't know if this counts as, yeah, 750 from commerce. I wonder if there's a Total War mod that will let you play as Arthur, King of the Britons. Yeah, you know what? That would be an awesome mod. I would be down to play that for sure. You know, Thrones of Britannia, obviously, I think would be the game to mod for that, just because of the campaign map and the setting in particular. But yeah, whether or not the modders would be able to do a lot with Thrones of Britannia's mechanics remains to be seen. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'd totally be down for that. Even too that, I mean, they've already made Thrones of Britannia, so the likelihood of it happening would be pretty slim, I think. But I think that would make a good Total War Saga, is King Arthur. Wisewolf says there is a King Arthur game. Yeah, I'm sure there's a number of them, to be honest. I'm sure. All right, where were we? Let me see here. Okay. Wisewell says it's like Total War as well. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to look it up. Do you know if it's available in Steam? However, it is an old game. Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sometimes, you know, sometimes the old games are pretty good. I mean, Attila is not a new game at this point, but I guess it's not really an old. I guess it wouldn't classify as an old game, but Iron says hello. Is this Attila Charlemagne DLC? No, this is Attila 1212 AD mod, which is available in the Steam Workshop. And I've actually got the modders actually have a YouTube channel, which the link should be in the video description. So if you want to check out what the mod is all about, then you can yeah, just follow the link. Wisewolf, thank you. Carrie Casey, hello. Welcome to the stream. Political favors, yeah, political favors works. Yeah, sorry, my brain stalled there for a second making the decision. I'm just gonna copy that link here quickly. There we go. So I have to look for it later. Okay. Thank you, Wisewolf. I appreciate it. Though I've already got I've already got so many games that I don't have time to play. And I'm thinking about getting more. I'm thinking about getting the Xbox Live Pass or whatever it's called. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. But their gaming pass looks pretty nice. So I've been planning on getting that, to be honest. And yeah, there goes more of my time.
Set up the watch. We hunger for battle.
There we go. Would be an interesting game to watch. Yeah, I'll take a look. I'll see. Yeah, maybe have some fun with it. So let's recruit a few more of these guys, and that is gonna. What's the upkeep on these guys? Yeah, that's gonna put us in the negative. But I don't expect, though. I guess when we transfer these units over, we can transfer these units over to one of these generals, and we can probably disband one of them. Actually, let's disband this guy for now. For right now. And then we'll just transfer these spears over to his army. And then, yeah, hopefully that will be an... Holy sheep shit. How much of these guys? What was the upkeep on these fucking
Ready for
guys?
orders.
Good God,
Ready
417.
for orders.
Oh man, no wonder I'm fucking broke.
We hunger
No
for
wonder we are broke. What the hell? Where did you come from? Ah, Xbox Game Pass, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick it up, but I was honestly like I've been hesitant to get it because there's can we not recruit agents anywhere? God damn, I must have demolished those buildings. God dang it. Need more agents. And that spy is gonna be super obnoxious. Maybe this guy, maybe he's the reason why all of these buildings are freaking damaged. Let's expand Bristol. Alright. When we have a little bit more cash, we'll maybe build something that we can recruit an agent there. Just out of curiosity's sake, if you were to try and manipulate him, what would your odds be? 56%, that's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna send you back that way because he's level 4. He'd be a valuable agent to have. But I don't know, 56% is not great odds though. What about you? Can you can assassinate him? But yeah, maybe that's the reason why all of these buildings keep getting damaged, is he's the one causing those problems.
My sword is yours.
Alright, let's keep looking around.
Out.
Damn, 417 gold. Xbox Game Pass seems like a pretty good deal. Yeah, it is actually cheaper than my gym subscription, which I canceled. Well, there's no need for a gym subscription, Ironhead, if you got an Xbox Gaming Pass. What's the point? But yeah, I don't know. I've been holding out because I want to get the new Xbox one. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna get yet. The Series S or the Series X. But I've been waiting for the new Xbox only for the only reason is because I want to play hockey, and for whatever reason, EA Sports will not release the hockey game for PC. They've released FIFA for PC, they've released Madden for PC, but they won't release the hockey. I don't understand it. And even with the Xbox Game Pass, the hockey game is not included. So yeah, I was waiting to get the Xbox Game Pass because I was like, okay, well, why don't I just get it for, because it's I don't know if it's all included like the PC. I think there's different games are available for console and for PC through the Game Pass, or at least when I looked at it recently, that was the case. But I don't know if that's going to change, or if minus 10 upkeep costs for mercenary units. I'm sure they're planning to put mercenaries in the game, but as of right now, they're not in the game. So all of this, yeah, the technologies here are pretty lackluster. I think some of the factions have been given quite a bit of have been given a little bit of love for the technologies, but I don't think England is one of them. I think England is just the basic techs, and yeah, I don't think there's anything else for us to do here this turn, actually. Man, should we recruit another general down here? Are we being sieged? This guy is sieging us now. Bollocks. Alright, so we can't even recruit a general there. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna lose Bordeaux. EA Sports are too greedy, from what I gather. Yeah, that's the general sentiment, that their main. Oh man, we could put somebody in as governor at Bordeaux, but he will probably get killed. What's Eric's stats? Homely authority -1. -1 authority is not going to help you. Let's put Ralph in there, maybe. Or we could put Thomas in. He's a warrior. He's not technically not really a governor, but that +1 zeal might you know, a warrior might be what we need over there to hold on to the province. So I'm gonna pop him in there. Let's see if there's anything we can give him that's gonna give him a little bit. It's 5 melee defense for the commander's unit. Okay. And additional armor for the commander's unit, because the commander's units are very squishy in this. And then the command, I don't think this is really gonna matter all that much, but we'll go with the growth. Madden Alpha is the same game every year. Yeah, it's really bad. I actually bought Madden during the lockdown here in Canada. For the first time in, like, I want to say 15 years. Like, it's been a long time. Well, maybe not quite 15, but it's, oh my gosh, look at this. These guys are all helping one another. Oh, Dios mío. Oh, Dios mío. Santa Maria. Alright. Well, we're gonna fight it, just for the sake of fighting it. But I don't think, I don't have a lot of hope of winning here. Ah, fuck, this is bad, because this province is making a little bit of money for us. And we're recruiting more troops, which means, yeah, we're gonna be broke. But yeah, I got Madden like super on the cheap. Like, I think Madden and FIFA together, I picked them up, last year's version of the games. So Madden 20 and FIFA 20 for like $20. So I was pretty happy with that. And like, honestly, because they basically make the same game every year, I don't really have to, I don't have to get a new one. Like, I mean, maybe the games will be like a little bit improved when the new systems come out, when the new generation comes out, because sometimes what they'll do is they'll make, whenever there's a jump in the generation, they'll make like a new sort of like base engine, I guess, for the games, and then just, you know, add on to it every year. But it's hilarious how Madden, like, sometimes they even leave the 2019 stuff. Like, they've been caught the past 2 years in a row, they've been caught with the you know, putting in this the previous year's leaving the previous year's logo in the game. So yeah, that's pretty hilarious. Carrie Casey says go Stars. Yeah, you know what, I'm kind of cheering for the Stars too. I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan, so Alexander Radulov's former Hab, and I really liked him as a Hab, but they weren't able to keep him, unfortunately. There was I don't know, like a little bit of there was some kind of drama there between him and the general manager, like yeah. So because he came out and said, Radulov came out and said he wanted to stay, but for whatever reason they weren't able to re-sign him. Typical Canadian, always want to play hockey. Yeah, you know what, the thing is, like, I haven't played the hockey, you know, the EA hockey for a long time, because I preferred the 2K hockey over the EA hockey, to be honest. And 2K stopped making the hockey games, so yeah, I haven't played the hockey for a really long time. And I was, over Christmas when I was in Nova Scotia, I was at my buddy's place, and he had the hockey game on his PS4 or whatever it was, and it was so smooth. I'm like, my god, this game is like the hockey games were good before, but like, it was just I was just blown away by how smooth the game was. And I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna have to get hockey. But yeah, they won't release it on PC. It's really frustrating. Yeah, I think in this situation we're just gonna try and hold the center here. I don't think that we really have any chance to win, but yeah, I'm not even sure why I decided to fight the battle. I just figured, you know, we'll kick things off with a last stand. You guys can see me squirm a little bit, but I don't know. These defensive battles are not always the most exciting thing in the world. But yeah, we could try and defend the walls and use these towers, but I think they're just gonna overrun us on the walls, so make them come around this way. We can shoot them with the archers and do a little bit of damage to them. But once the reinforcements get on, how the fuck do I, what do I do to get the barricades on? Do I just, oh, I just click on them. Never mind. Yeah, I want the barricade there. We're a little bit thinner here, but alright, let's see what happens. Abandoned Bordeaux seems like a lost cause. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. We're gonna get back to France, but we've got to get rid of the Irish first. And Ironheads put sweat fanboys or next generation stuff. No offense. Yeah, no. You know what? Like the most recent generation of one of the consoles that I have is the 360. So yeah, like I haven't been keeping up. My youngest brother, my little brother, he has fucking everything. Like he collects consoles and he's got like all of the old systems and stuff. So yeah, he keeps up with all that stuff, but I'm not too big on it. We are outnumbered by a lot here. If your units had full HP, then you stood a chance of defending. Yeah, no, definitely Ironhead. And yeah, the reason why they're all beat to hell is during the last stream, there was there was a different faction. It was one of the Muslim factions. They were sieging us, and I sallied out 2 turns in a row, and I was defeated both times. And that's why our garrison is beat to hell, because I had a small garrison army in here as well, and I really thought I was gonna be able to win those sally out battles, but unfortunately it was not the case. And yeah, this is what's left of the garrison. Yeah, I should have just waited for them to lay siege, because we would have won no problem. And the garrison would have been, you know, in decent shape. I was just afraid. Well, I was afraid that they would just continue sieging until, you know, we suffered enough attrition that there was basically nothing left of our armies. Let's reposition here a little bit. And the other thing I was not afraid of, but sort of conscious of, was the fact that those armies were raiding the province as well, which was costing us money. But I think you're right. I think it is kind of a lost cause here in Bordeaux. I think it's probably better just to focus on where we are at the moment. Can you guys get into shield wall as well? You guys are already in shield wall? Okay. Writers are better in Attila than Warhammer. Okay. Yeah. Sieges. Sieges are better in sieges are better in Warhammer, or in Attila, than Warhammer. Yeah, no, definitely. Just a little bit more variety in this. Oh my gosh, these guys are coming in from the water too. I didn't even turn around and see all these boats here. I hope they make sieges better in Warhammer 3. Yeah, I think they will be improved. Have you guys played the Altharion campaign in Vortex, and done the siege where Grom lays siege on that settlement? What Tor-Yvris? I think the Tor-Yvris map is a beautiful siege map. Even though it's still just one single wall, which kind of sucks, but even though it's still one single wall, it's still got lots of different nuances. There's different layers to the defense. Yeah, just I think that's the direction they're going in. Just they're spending a little bit more time on the siege maps, and if you take a look at the fort maps that they put in as well, I think those are the kind of, you know, I think that's a little bit of a preview of what we're gonna get for Warhammer 3. But the big thing is, like, will the AI be able to, you know, put together a you know, competent strategy for sieging? You know, that's the thing. The thing is, this guy right here, if we were able to... Oh shit, I've got you guys all on. I don't know why the default is freaking heavy shot. Oh, maybe we should be using heavy shot. Pretty cool. My Xbox 360 stopped working in 2004 after dust accumulated in the closet. I played the hell out of it in 2012, 2013. Yeah, mine, the one that I have is I guess it's a refurbished one, because I was given, or like I had the let's see if we can take out this this general, and maybe if we can kill their general, maybe we can break some of these guys. But yeah, I got the... Remember when the 360, the Ring of Death, the Red Ring of Death, where like the games were like, or the consoles were like crashing or whatever? I had that, and then I got a new model, so I don't know. I've got a couple friends who had an Xbox. We're playing Xbox recently for Rock Band or something, playing Rock Band in it, and they ended up getting the rings. And now, because it's so long since, you know, they made those, that there's no real option to fix it. Shit, we're gonna have to throw you in there. I think you can mess some of them about in front of the towers with Cav. The forts for Empire are better, but some 360 sieges would be great. Yeah, no, I totally agree, Carrie Casey, that yeah, some 360 maps would be really nice. Yeah, because right now the siege is in... I don't even know why I fought this battle. There's just no hope that we're gonna be able to win. But let's see if we can kill their generals. The thing is, I don't know which one is the... Which one is the one from the attacking army? I think it's this guy, or one of these guys. I'm not sure which one. We're not gonna last long here. I remember I had it once, but I fixed it by unplugging the Xbox, and it worked. Oh man, I didn't realize that I defeated the Red Ring of Death, but not Dust. Yeah, that's the thing with the old consoles. The Dust is a killer. You know, once they once they get a little bit older, especially with the cartridges, the old cartridges. That once you get a little bit of dust in them, then you end up with all kinds of problems. Pull you back out. Yeah, we're gonna get overwhelmed here in a second. There's just too much here. I don't even know why I bothered to fight this. Probably even to the auto resolve probably would have done more damage, but again, it's the same thing. It's kind of a moot point, because any damage we inflict on them, they're just going to... the enemy general is dead, eh? I wonder if we can break some of these guys. One of you in flaming shot, so we can start breaking them. Which I doubt it's the case, man. I don't know. But yeah, if our units were at full strength, might have been able to do a little bit. Oh, we broke one of their units. Shattered one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fast forward through this, because we're about to get overwhelmed here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Yes, it is a shameful Let's play. Goodbye, Bordeaux. Yeah, I believe this is like a little bit of a modified map that the modders put into the game. And I think they're putting more and more of them in the game. It's actually something I'd like to play around with, even in Warhammer 2 as well. Like I'm pretty sure there's something available to the community for editing the maps and stuff like that. That's actually something I'd be kind of interested in. Not that I have any experience designing at all, but I think that's a cool thing that they added. This map was in Vanilla Attila. Okay, never mind. Never mind then. I think though there are a few maps that have been modified. I don't have a ton of hours logged on Attila, to be honest. In comparison to the other Total Wars, like I would say like probably just like maybe 200, maybe 300 hours, which, you know, I mean, now that I say it out loud, it sounds like it sounds like a lot. But in comparison to the other Total Wars, it's not very much. And most of my time on Attila was when the game first came out. I haven't really played it a ton. I mean, I've played it a little bit here and there on the channel, but yeah, not enough to have seen all the maps and everything like that. But yeah, well, we should soon be okay. So they just released. Creative Assembly released over the summer the Furious Wild DLC for Three Kingdoms, and they released Troy. They just released the Amazon's DLC for Troy. So really, the next thing that we should be seeing is the final DLC for Warhammer 2, or at least I think it's the final DLC that they have planned for Warhammer 2, and then after that we should be getting some kind of announcement as to when Warhammer 3 is coming out. I would think, anyway. Haven't touched Attila since Warhammer 2, though I might try this mod though. Thanks for playing. Yeah, no worries. You know, like, because we're playing a This is Total War campaign. Because we're playing a This is Total War campaign, we don't get we're not getting the full experience of the mod, because in the diplomacy you have the Christian factions and you have the Muslim factions, and you can actually really work with the, you know, like the diplomacy is set up in a way that you can really work with the factions that your religion is the same as. And then on top of that, you have the Pope playing in. Lurkari says, "I can see my house from here." You have the Pope giving you missions and things like that. It definitely does have a different feel. Especially, it's pretty crazy what they did with the campaign map, where they made each one of the settlements a single, each one of the provinces a single settlement. And it's a walled settlement, so you definitely get that sort of feudal, medieval time period kind of feel to the campaign, which is kind of cool. But it's too bad that they weren't able to add extra build slots, because it does feel extremely limiting only having 6 build slots. Well, I guess technically only 5 build slots, and then the ones with ports only 4 build slots, really. to manage. But yeah, definitely some cool stuff in the browser with military recruitment, stuff like that. You've got lots of different options for your capitals and stuff. A little bit of different agriculture. I think we've got sanitation, all this stuff. So yeah, it definitely gives a little bit of a different feel to Attila, but it still is Attila though. So you know, that's the thing. We really need to build something to recruit some spies, where we could release some spies. Yeah, well, we want to get this guy leveled up so he can start recruiting other agents. Alright. No problem. You'll get him next time. God damn it, where did that spy go? There was a spy over here, and he just fucking disappeared. The hell? This guy's leveled up. Probably the additional integrity would be good. Integrity seems like a real pain in the ass to manage in this. Alright, what I'm gonna do here. Yeah, let's stand outside the settlement so that we get the rebellion this turn. God damn, everything is fucking damaged. Sorry, excuse my language, guys. Aaron says, kind of crazy that Warhammer 2 came just 1 year after the first game. You would think that Warhammer 3 would be out by now. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Totally agree. But they kind of went ham on the DLC for Warhammer 2. Which, I'm just wondering what they're possibly going to add to Warhammer 3 in way of,
ready for orders.
You know, like the map, what factions, all that stuff. Like, did they leave? Maybe they should have left some of the Warhammer 2 DLC for Warhammer 3. But yeah. All right.
We hunger for battle.
All right, we're gonna get on the move, and we are going to land over here near the Irish. So yeah, this should be a big enough force that we can take them on. I'm hoping. And then you can. Oh shit! Wrong guy. Move the wrong fucking guy. You head back to York. Actually, stand by him. You can help with the rebellion. The two of you manage the rebellion. Though maybe it might not be a bad idea to disband this guy for now, as he is costing us 417 per turn.
Still have a good wind.
Enough room to get there? Alright, just calm down.
We take this settlement! Yes.
Yeah, the thing is with Attila, like my biggest knock with Attila, or I think the biggest knock for me for Attila is the damn it to hell.
Leaving the ship. Disembarking.
Alright, we're getting these guys, but they've all got fucking seasickness, which means they're gonna fight like shit. Seasickness, and they're in forced march. So, yeah, they're tired and they're seasick. So, they should be really useful. But anyway, the spears essentially are just our meat shield. And then the archers are just a little bit of extra firepower for us, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's get in there and do it. Start the stream and get stuck with customer for first 30 minutes. Stupid job. Shadow of no one. Welcome, man. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it. I don't know. I don't know if you should be watching the streams at work, but totally helps me out. So yeah, I guess I can support it. I was actually, well, work was really slow for me today, so I actually had Legends stream on going on my phone for a bit, which was nice. But Sort of sucks though because I can't pay attention to the whole part, but yeah, it's nice to be able to stream it at work. Kerry Casey says, I think they said 1 or 2 more DLC with Warhammer 2. It's 1 more for sure. I'm not sure about 2, but yeah, 1 more for sure, I think. Since the plague, I bet it's just gonna be this Wood Elves DLC. I forgot about seasickness. Blah. Yeah, good old seasickness. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder who they're gonna pair with the Wood Elves. That's, you know, that's what I'm waiting to see. Alright, here's the thing. They're probably going to position... They've got 1 artillery piece, I think. So they're gonna position their artillery... Well, it's hard to say where they're gonna position their artillery. Probably wherever we deploy. What is going on here? What is this? Capture point? Plaza? What the hell? Beastmen probably. Yeah, Beastmen Lurkari definitely need an update, and I think it would make perfect sense. Though a lot of people are saying Skaven for some reason, and I'm like, why? The Skaven already have like they already have. There's already too many fucking rats in the game. But like, why give us more? I don't know what the hell is going on here with this capture point. That is weird. Weird. This map, can we? Oh, this is where our ships are coming in. Just trying to figure out where I want to deploy. Probably what we're gonna have to do here is deploy and then redeploy, based on wherever they put the ballista. So, yeah, we'll just deploy here. What's the range there? I don't want to be within range of them. So what I'm thinking is, fuck. It's gonna take us a couple minutes to reposition once the battle starts, but you guys should be okay up front. You guys just stay behind them. I'll just take you guys off fire will. We'll leave you guys on fire will. Alright. Start it up. Where's the artillery piece? I don't see it. Oh, they positioned it over there. It's nice of them. I was kind of thinking to attack this corner here anyway. Yeah. Alright, let's reposition the artillery because it's going to take forever. I want you guys over there. Oh shit. What the fuck are you guys doing over there? I thought they were coming in on the opposite side. I guess I should have checked that. I just assumed that they were coming in on the other side. Skaven have essentially had 2 updates with the Ikit Snitch, so it seems a bit weird to think they're going again. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, on top of that, I'll be, you know, really, let's say, disappointed if there's more Skaven in the game, because, like, God, I hate fighting against the rats. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess Skaven's a really fun faction to play as, but the AI just runs freaking crazy with the rats. Maybe the Empire will get an update. Yeah. Empire did get like a little bit of, you know, like they got a little bit of an update previously. I mean, we got Wolfheart, and then, you know, like they changed some of the Empire mechanics, which was nice. But yeah, like my money would be on the Beastmen. Like I think it makes the most sense for the for the Beastmen, for it to be the Beastmen rather. but who knows? You know, I mean, Creative Assembly has their plans. So we'll find out sooner or later. But yeah, I guess we should be. Sorry, guys. I should be fast forwarding through some of this. Shadow of No One. Oh, Ragnarok rank. But what I heard was no Skaven times 10 mod from him. Yeah, oh man, 10 times Skaven. Wouldn't that be fun? Kerry Casey says, Skaven and Dark Elves only had one FLC Lord, while the other base races have two. So it makes sense for one of them to get FLC. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more of the Dark Elves. Lakari says if they do the Empire, it could be Kislev or Toddy, or they could save that for 3. Yeah, that would be my guess. Like, I feel like Kislev would fit right in with Warhammer 3 because I think Warhammer 3 is gonna be really big for the Warriors of Chaos for Chaos. So Kislev being, you know, close to the Chaos Wastes kind of makes sense for Kislev to be added. I forgot my name says CA said somewhere they want to update all Horde factions in Warhammer 3 and Warhammer 2 is just for fixing up old factions. Warhammer 2 is just for fixing up old factions. Cool. Yeah, I really would like them to update the Horde mechanic because I don't think it's very good. Like, it just, you know, like, I don't know, they just seem a lot weaker. And I mean, although I don't have a lot of experience playing as Hordes, I was playing as the Amazon Horde faction in Troy, and it just seems like as a Horde, all you're going to end up doing is playing a game of whack-a-mole the entire game, because like anytime you raise settlements, someone else is going to take the settlement. Like if the raised settlements could, you know, provide something for the Horde, whether it's some kind of bonus or I don't know, something like, I don't know, just the Hordes seem really weak in comparison to the other factions, because like you look at Chaos, right? You start with a Chaos army, which is also Horde. It's your, you know, sort of foundation for your faction, right? Well, if your army gets killed, that's it, you're done. You don't have anything to fall back on, right? So I don't know, maybe like I would try and kind of like maybe even make it sort of like the Horde is like a mobile city, where like your Horde and your army are two separate things, but you can move them around together, and your army kind of has to stay within a certain range of your mobile city. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that would work, but they definitely need. I feel like the Horde mechanic is in desperate need of an overhaul, for sure. Let's try and take these towers out. Ironhead says, I would be amazed if Warhammer 3 had a Mortal Empires map that includes all the maps. Yeah, I mean, I'm really hoping for that. Like I really want to see like the full vortex, right? Like that's on the Mortal Empires map. Like, well, I want them to take the Mortal Empires map and squeeze the rest of the vortex in there. Skip it, but I don't know. Though the whole direction of like bigger maps is better kind of sort of philosophy is not necessarily the case. Like I don't, you know, just because the map is bigger doesn't mean it's, you know, gonna make the game better necessarily. But it does really work for Warhammer because of the different climates, the different, I don't know, it does really work for Warhammer, but yeah. I forgot my same name, says I can't remember if that's a valid source though. Kerry Casey says, I think Kislev would be a good pre-order DLC like Norska for Warhammer 2. Yeah, no, definitely. I know like a lot of people don't really, they're not super keen on those pre-order DLCs. that the pre-order DLCs are sometimes, you know, a little bit frowned upon in the community, just because, you know, it's part of the game that's ready on release. So why, you know, people sort of start to question why it's, you know, being charged if it's ready when the game's being released. Let's shoot at this tower and this wall. Maybe we can create a breach, because we probably should create a breach here as well. Otherwise, we'll have to go in through the gate. Kiri Casey said Nakai was a step in the right direction. Samir Raman says, yeah, Total War England. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, I've actually really been enjoying this mod, the 1212 AD mod. It's not bad. Definitely gives a different feel for Attila, and I don't know. I like coming back to the historical Total Wars on occasion too, because it's just a totally different feeling than the Warhammer games. Like the intensity level is a little bit, you know, a little bit more manageable, whereas the Warhammer games, like, good God, they get pretty intense at times. Let's actually get you guys all grouped up. Let's group you and you. We don't need to group the artillery, I don't think. Now let's get this out of the way. Alright, looks good. Iron says, my only complaint with big maps is faraway factions Confederation becoming too huge to fight. Yeah, no, absolutely. The Confederations in a sort of way kind of, I don't want to say they ruin the game, but they definitely do unbalance the game a little bit, I guess. When you start seeing tons and tons of Confederations. Shoot at that tower. We want to shoot at the walls where they've got archers deployed as much as possible, because we want to try and limit how much ranged firepower they have, because that's going to be the it's going to be what does the most damage to us here, is their ranged units. In my Khmer campaign, Atani confederated everyone in conquests half of another continent. Yeah, it definitely does. Ironhead, it definitely does get frustrating. Like, do you remember when the game first came out and the dwarves would, like, confederate, like, almost right away, and, like, you know, the dwarves would just get totally out of control because of the confederations. They keep confederating, and the dwarves would get bigger and bigger and bigger, and they just would just I mean, they sort of I guess they fixed it to some extent, but yeah, I don't know. I like the factions when they're separate, like when you have more factions. Yeah, I don't know. I just enjoy that a little bit more than all of the kind of confederations. I forgot my name says, wondering if chat can distract you long enough to time your game out. It's definitely possible. I don't know. You know me well enough by now, man, that I do get distracted pretty easily. That my attention span is like the size of a gnat. So yeah. Lurkari says, half I think for playing hordes or beastmen at least. That they should either let you choose or randomly spawn in spawn in on the map's edge. That way you can work towards a corner and raise outwards. Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Alright. You guys come over here. This is one thing I hate about the terrain in Attila. Like, you see these rocks and stuff on the battlefield, though I guess it's kind of a little bit realistic, but I just find it annoying when I'm trying to deploy my troops at times. The spears out front. And you guys come check these guys over here. That way any raised settlements can't get taken away, taken from literally any direction. Also have it so you put those beast stones or whatever over the settlement, which are only a garrison and a local buff. Yeah, no, definitely need to address that somehow, because yeah, like that's what it's gonna turn into, is a game of whack-a-mole where you're just constantly re-raising the same settlements over and over again, because like you don't have enough, you can't field enough armies to be able to catch up to them. I feel like too the hordes shouldn't be affected as much by the supply lines. The supply lines seem kind of makes it unfair. I'm kind of actually hoping that they get rid of the supply lines for Warhammer 3, but I doubt that'll be the case. But that's my hope. It's just a mechanic that I'm really not a big fan of. But I guess if they didn't have it in Warhammer, then things would get carried away pretty quickly, I guess, with the amount of armies that you could have and stuff like that. I wonder if they do add the Beastmen, I wonder if they'll put make the Wood Elf DLC like a Horde faction. Because that would be kind of like, I could kind of see the Wood Elves as a Horde faction. I don't know how lore friendly it is, but oh, for fuck's sake. But I could see them being a Horde. It would kind of make sense. I mean, the Wood Elves, they, nomads, travel on the, I think raising an Attila works well because building up a settlement from scratch takes ages. No, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And the cool thing about Attila 2 is that you can abandon settlements, where we can't do that in Warhammer. Where the fuck is this guy going? Holy shit, he's lucky he didn't get shot there while he was moving around. Alright, you guys, we need to create a breach in the wall. Let's create a breach in a corner there. And you guys, like, god damn it. I don't know why in this, sometimes the alt drag mechanic, the alt and control drag mechanic, it doesn't work exactly the way it's supposed to sometimes. But anyway, it's not a big, huge thing, but it is a little bit annoying. Though in Warhammer, they've really smoothed out that mechanic. I freaking love being able to do that. You guys just walk slowly. Put you on regular shot, and you guys on regular shot as well. Oh, is this song from Medieval 2? It is. I love this song, Duke of Death, Ironhead. Yeah, it's the Medieval 2 soundtrack that they put in songs from the Medieval 2 soundtrack. The modders did, which is really awesome, man. Like I think Medieval 2 is regarded as the as one of the best, if not the best, soundtracks in the Total War history. However, having said that, what happens is on these, some of these songs in the soundtrack get copyright claims, which is a little bit, I don't know. For me, being a small YouTuber, it's kind of a little bit scary. But the copyright claim is not as big of a deal as like a copyright strike. Basically, a copyright claim just means that any revenue generated from a video that's copyright claimed ends up going to the copyright holder. Whereas a copyright strike, if you get I think, like 3 copyright strikes, then your channel is done. That's it. Your channel is done for good. Ah, shit. You know what? We shouldn't have come up so close to this side because these towers. Let's actually just stretch you a little bit back this way. Shit, and I forgot to put these guys into spear wall. Because it does give them a little bit more shield defense. LOL, that random capture point captured a tower in the city. Oh, are you serious? Damn it, whoa, I should send somebody back over there to recapture it. Rome 1 had the best soundtrack ever. Oh, okay. I haven't played any Rome 1, to be honest. But it's a very similar game to Rome or Medieval 2. I feel like Medieval 2 is just sort of like a better version of Rome 1. Like a lot of the mechanics and stuff like that were improved on. Fuck me. Alright, you know what? Okay, we gotta pull back here. They're not actually shooting at my... They're shooting at my archers. God damn it, I'm not even... Alright. You guys pull back over here. Actually, I'm gonna bring you two. You guys just stand behind there. And then... Guys stretch out like that. There we go. This should mitigate the damage that we're taking from that tower, but I think that a lot of that was the tower. God damn it. I don't know. It's like they improved the AI. The AI is selecting better targets here. Lucari says horde supply lines make no sense because their supply is wherever they're standing. Location-based scavenging hunting mechanic would be better to represent how easy it is to get supplies. Yeah, no, Lucari, that's actually something I'd be really keen to see is some kind of mechanic like that where... Oh, where are my generals? We go kill those archers with you. Yeah, like a hunting scavenging mechanic would actually make a hell of a lot of sense. Alright, you fuck, it's fine, whatever. Get killed. It's okay. The spears aren't really all that important. To be perfectly honest. I just basically recruited the spears for this purpose so that they would be absorbing a lot of the range fire. It's hard to tell that they're even shooting because the well, we don't have the tracers on. This is something I could change in the settings. If I Got My Name says, ironically, the Orc Wog mechanic would be super good for horde factions, and it simulates call to arms for warbands. Yeah, no, definitely, I could see that. What the hell? Back in proper formation here, man. And Carrie Casey says, if the Beastmen copy the Wog mechanics, I wouldn't be mad. Yeah, like, I would try and, like, if I were them, I would copy it, but like change it, like make it unique to the Beastmen, like just modify it like a little bit for the Beastmen, and do something a little bit different with it. But yeah, definitely use the same sort of principles, the same idea, and yeah, you know, you'd have your Beastmen pretty much ready to go. But I honestly didn't mind the old mechanic, but I haven't really played Beastmen. But I played a little bit of the... Shit, we didn't make a breach, did we? Ran out of ammunition. That's the thing. You need so much ammunition to take these damn towers down that you really don't have... Actually gonna send you guys over here. We'll position... Since the towers are down over here, we'll start breaking down the wall there. And, yeah, our sergeants... Send the sergeants in, and then we'll back them up with the dismounted knights. But yeah, those guys are going to be clearing out. I mean, I know it's hard to tell, but our archers are really shredding them here. We are taking a bit of damage from their missile fire. It's mostly on our units that aren't super important. Fuck. You know what? They're actually doing a pretty good job with target selection here. They're not all just mindlessly shooting at our spears in the front lines. All right, that's good. That's good. That's a good sign. Still a fair bit of troops here. I don't know why they... Oh, you know what? Maybe they positioned their ballista over here because our fleet was coming in from there. Forgot My Name says a WOG that revolves around the moon events. Would be sweet for the Goat Boys. Yeah, man, that would be fucking sweet. That would be really cool. Definitely. I would be all for that. And Carrie Casey says if the Brayherd dies in less than 10 turns, you become unreliable, so factions won't make deals and break deals more often. That's my main gripe with the current mechanic. Was true for the WOG too. Yeah, no, that's honestly, though, that should have been a simple fix, right? They should have been able to just take that out. Like I like the mechanic with having like the WOG and you know, the AI sort of just having a mind of its own. So long as you sort of position your armies in a certain way, you could actually make pretty good use of it. But yeah, that you losing reliability was definitely kind of a crippling mechanic the way the game is set up. But at the same time, like why, like the greenskins and the greenskins and the beastmen, like it shouldn't matter if they're unreliable. Like their reliability rating, like if it goes down, should actually increase the likelihood that other factions will join them. Because I mean, like they're beastmen, they're beastmen and they're orcs. Like, you know, should they really be reliable? Like I just feel like that's not, you know, super lore friendly. Actually, no, you guys stay where you are. But no, the update that they did for the greenskins is far superior. So I mean, it worked out well in the end. We're almost out of ammunition here, but we did clear out quite a few of them. Hoping these guys will be enough to get this done. I'll actually send these guys in as well. Let's get into shield wall, I guess.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Shit, what did I do? What did I do? God damn it. Back into formation. Back into shield wall. Now you guys are out of ammunition as well. Yeah, I guess I maybe should have been a little bit more cautious with my ammunition there and just been a little bit more selective. But, how many units is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There were 14 units in the garrison, I think, and then an additional 10 in the army. So, how many units is that? So, there still could be... That's 12. And there should still be... There's possibly 12 more units in here. Possibly. But I don't know. I wasn't keeping track of how many were on there. It's just hard to see with the damn restrict camera. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 units down. So I think there's only 11 left. And you guys just move back to there. That lovely formation. How we doing with this wall or this gate? The thing is, I have a feeling.
The gates are destroyed. Forward.
All right, not yet. Don't go forward yet. You guys just step back. Go into shield wall as well, I guess. Wait, no. You guys. Damn it. I won this. Damn it. Losing control here. You guys pull back. Go into shield wall. Go into. Okay, I was worried that there was actually gonna be. I was worried there's gonna be some oil there coming down. Which men are fleeing? Who's fleeing? What the fuck? Let's pull the longbows back. This guys pull back. You can stand there and get shot. Yeah, just to distract. I'd rather that archer be shooting at these spears than shooting at the men that we're sending in here to attack. And we'll just pile in. I don't think we have anything to fear by blobbing up here, so we should be fine just to push through. Do you have to make ladders for sieges in Attila? Yeah, you can't climb the walls like you can in, I guess, Three Kingdoms. And can you do it? I think you can do it in Three Kingdoms, but you can't do it like in Warhammer. Yeah, we don't get them automatically. So you have to spend a turn building them. I was planning to create a breach, but we didn't quite get the fort wall down. We were 8%, so I was gonna come in through the breach, but yeah, we used up a lot of ammunition to take the towers down. We didn't even get all the towers down that I would have liked to, but yeah, but these slender towers are really hard for the ballistas to hit, I find. I forgot my name. Says half the battle is with your keyboard. Yeah. Yep. Having a little bit of an off day, okay, man? Ironhead says, I think it says if it has oil, you hover over the most of the gate, will show oil gate or something like that. Oh, really? Damage by candidate of contact, get 8 damage. Okay, so there'll be another statistic or something on there. That's interesting. I didn't even realize that. All right, boys, let's keep moving. You guys move that way, so we can catch up to them, and let's start sending some boys this way as well. And then, if need be, we will. I'll send in the generals, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. We've had plenty of generals die in this campaign already. Send these spears in first. For fuck's sake, are you kidding me? I guess they are fighting knights there, but 68 men versus 16 knights. We got all these guys backing them up, and these guys are running. Man, oh man. Ragnarok, you should also put the catapults closer to the wall when possible. It makes it the hit more accurately, thus increasing the chance of using more ammo. Yeah, no, absolutely, man. I don't know why. I deployed far away because I was worried about where they were going to deploy the catapult, but you're right. I should have. Yeah, we had plenty of room. I could have moved up a little bit closer with them, but I will keep that in mind next time. Beside the name gatehouse, it should say with oil or something like that. I remember using that to know if it has oil or not. Yeah, less ammo. Yeah, no, I know what you meant. Yeah, sorry. Alright, you head that way. Head that way. You guys head that way too. I don't know how much is left here. Got an archer unit there. I got a barricade there. It's gonna slow us down. This tower could do some damage to us. We control this tower. It's too bad this tower didn't control this gate here, or this this watchtower, because then the watchtower would be shoot. Oh, actually, I don't think it shoots. I think in Attila the watchtowers end up just getting destroyed if you take them. I forgot my name. Says sieges in this game are so big. I love how many defensive layers you could set up. What went wrong in Warhammer? Damn. Yeah, no kidding. And I mean, this is a small map. Like this isn't a big siege in this game. But honestly, I like even like Medieval 2, like an old game, has bigger siege maps. Yeah, so it is a little bit weird that things kind of went wrong in Warhammer 2, but I don't know. When the game first came out, CA said something to the effect that it was because they wanted, well, one of the things they said was they wanted the battles to feel more epic. And another thing that they said was so that it would be easier for them to program the AI to be able to competently lay siege. Man, what are you guys doing here? How long is it going to take you to cut down a couple of freaking Irish bowmen? Irish longbowmen. Man, oh man. These towers actually do quite a bit of damage, to be honest. So the quicker we get over here and capture this point, the better. Man. Come on. Gonna need 2 units to capture this freaking tower here. Come around here. I think it's just these 2 units by the looks of things. Guess we really need to come this way. Thrones of Britannia had pretty good battles and sieges. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I think that's the best thing about the battles and sieges in Britannia. It's almost like Britannia was almost like an optimized version of Total War Attila. That the game was just, the battles were much smoother in Thrones of Britannia. And yeah, like the siege maps, they put a lot of effort in the siege maps in that. It just sucks that the campaign ended up being, you know, so mediocre. But somebody was saying the other night that that they actually did, like the updates that they did for Thrones of Britannia, that the people who stuck with it actually said the game is not bad now, like it or not too bad. That the updates make it, you know, a little bit fun to play. So I don't know. I guess we could go back in and check out Thrones of Britannia at some point, but yeah, I thought they did a really good job with the battles, and I thought that the siege maps were really nice as well. Come help out with that. Come around this way. Hurry up. Somebody come over here and capture this freaking gate. One of you come smash that down, and one of you keep running him down. I forgot my name says, so we made siege battles smaller because we're not good at making them. CH being smooth. I know, right? Like when they said, like Legend, I remember watching Legend's Let's Plays back then, and because that was before I started creating content on YouTube. And I remember Legend like just sort of poking fun of that, poking fun at them for that. Yeah, it's totally, it's so weird. It's so freaking weird. Kerry Casey says, why would they make good siege maps in other titles but not Warhammer? Makes no sense. Yeah, I think what they had said was something to do with the resources, that they didn't have the resources to do that or something. It's some nonsense. Some probably like some corporate, you know, line about why they couldn't do it. But yeah, you know, like the thing is, like, as like Warhammer has turned out so freaking good, and just imagine how much better it would be with proper sieges. Like, if the because like sieges are not even like, when is the last time you saw, you know, like a multiplayer siege battle, you know, like it would have expanded the campaign. It would have created its own following within the multiplayer community. Like,
Yes.
it would have
Going aboard. Ready for
yeah,
orders.
it would have been huge for the game. Like, it would have made the game that much better. But yeah, for whatever reason, they decided not to go with it. All right, we're definitely gonna get rid of the priory. Fishing wharf. God, maybe I shouldn't have freaking smashed this city up. Damn it! I wish I didn't actually. All right, we don't need that here. I'm just debating whether or not we should keep this. But yeah, like the game, yeah, Warhammer just would have been that much more epic. But anyway, who knows? Maybe maybe for Warhammer 3, there's gonna be a big overhaul. But I mean, they've had plenty of time to work on it. What I would do if I were if I were them, I would take the siege maps from Warhammer 1 and just expand them. Because you've already got those settlements in Mortal Empires, right? You've already got that stuff, and you've already put in, you know, as, you know, limiting as they are, just take those maps and expand them. You know, like, a lot of them, like, you can see stuff in the background. Maybe just bring some of that background stuff to life. And just make it so that you can actually interact with some of it. All right, we're gonna repair those, and God, my God, why is it? I don't understand why there's so much fucking damage here. Like, what the hell? We're gonna be paying for repairs for ever, man. Like, fuck. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they repair on their own, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure, because it seems like these buildings are still freaking expensive as hell. Yeah, I don't know. These repairs, so 2, 7, 5. I'm gonna try and remember what these prices are. I think I'm just gonna save this cash till next turn and decide what we're gonna do, building wise. Yeah, I guess we'll keep the militia quarters here for now. These bonuses +1, the fletching, 5% ammunition per missile unit recruits. Can we actually, yeah, we can upgrade these guys. I mean, additional, No, I don't think we should keep it here. As much as I would like to, actually, maybe we'll just upgrade the archers that we have for now. Because 5% multiplied by however many archers we have here end up being a fair bit more ammunition.
Ready for orders.
And let's upgrade these guys too. Or not. Are we out of... Oh, because he's not on the ground. Oh, and he actually has to be in this province to do the upgrade. It's not like Rome 2 where you can just upgrade them anywhere. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, it doesn't make sense for us to keep this here. We should build like one settlement where it's going to be our main recruitment area, I think. And then that way we can get all our recruitment from that one spot. Imagine 2 versus 2 battles. It would be amazing. Have you seen some of the modded siege battles that Jackiefish was doing? Is doing. Some of the maps are fascinating. Yeah, you know what? I've tuned into Jackiefish occasionally, and I have seen him do some of the modded battles. Yeah, that actually you can actually put some of the maps there. There was a campaign. It was a long time ago now, but Heir of Carthage was doing a campaign. It might have even been Warhammer 1, where he put in the community maps to generate for settlements. But the thing is with that, it created all kinds of wonky situations where construction building from the following chain, and then we get whatever. Faction destroyed, Kingdom of Connacht. Alright, so one faction down. Just a couple more to go. Yikes. Alright, I'm just going to end the turn here, and we'll see if these buildings... You guys make a note of what the damage cost is on these. I want to see if it's actually repairing during the end turn. Because that's a part of the reason why the public order is so out of control. Is because of all these buildings need to be repaired. I'm actually gonna repair that one. Might as well start repairing them one at a time. Oh, we can right, because alright, where do we want to assign a governor? Should we maybe we'll assign a governor in Dublin. Might not be a bad idea because that'll help us get public order under control, and that's kind of tucked away there. So let's do that. Dublin. Who are we gonna put in there? Is Williams' statesman? We were he's leveled up for a general though, so it's not gonna be William. Eric. Actually, do we have any family members that are presently available? No. So Eric, what do you got? Homely, -1 authority. That ain't good. You can get it back with that. Longbow, guard, round shield. None of this is super useful here. And we're gonna put them in Dublin, right? Yeah. Okay. You'll do. And then maybe we can, later on, we can have him marry someone in our family tree here, maybe Joan. And potentially marry Eric, because everyone else who's a governor is part of the royal family here, which is a little bit of a safer occupation than the generalship. The generals have not had a long lifespan, rather. Sorry, words are hard. I forgot my name says never heard of Jackiefish. I'll go check it out. Thanks. Yeah, man. No, he I don't know if he still does it as well, but Jackiefish has been around for a while, and he used to do a lot of collaborations with Pixelated Apollo, and they would do sieges, they would check out mods and stuff like that. I don't know if they still work together all that much, but yeah, he has been around for quite a while, and he does occasional campaigns and stuff like that. I'm honestly pretty sure that the reason why I know about this mod in particular is because I was watching Jackiefish. Like I watched Jackiefish playing it. Usually that's where I get my information for mods and stuff like that. Is well, he's one of the sources. Smallpox, great. Okay. Okay, that's the enemy siegers. Yeah. Why would they lay siege with such a small force? Yeah, the rebellions, from my experience, the rebellions haven't been terribly dangerous in this. Alright, we'll just go with that for now. We need the sanitation here, really. And Nottingham, York, Edinburgh. 2700, 33, 1350. Yeah, see, for some reason this province doesn't seem like it's... This province doesn't seem like it's... They're repairing. But these other provinces, where we had damaged buildings, are repaired. What the hell? Oh wait, no. Well, yeah. Alright, we'll repair that. Alright, that's good for now. So I've got the repairs done in some of those spots. You are... Ooh. Yeah, you're gonna sail back over here. And then we'll leave these guys over here for now. Yeah, okay. So it is repairing. Because these costs have gone down considerably. So it is repairing. And we'll get rid of the blacksmith. Why aren't you getting replenishment here? That's what I want to know. Is it the sanitation? Yeah. Well, we'll just let those repair for now. I'm thinking about merging these guys up because cash is kind of getting a little bit tight. Ironhead says Pixel Apollo made a video stating that he's done with Total War. Doesn't play Total War anymore. He's actually come back to it since. Like, he's played a little bit here and there. Like, he's definitely branched out and done different stuff. But yeah, he has come back and covered a little bit of Total War since he came out with that video. And he's just saying that he missed the older games, but he basically said he doesn't really want to cover the newer games. He doesn't like CA's. He doesn't like their sort of corporate business model. The way that I mean, for example, you look at a game like Warhammer 1 and 2, where like to own the complete game, you're talking about hundreds of dollars. With the DLCs, you're releasing constant DLCs. I mean, I understand his point, but at the same time, because of that structure, the game has really flourished. Like, it's made the game that much better. Like, whereas, like if they were just to try and like create that all at once and release it all at once, number one, it would take ages, and number two, they wouldn't have the budget to do it, right? Like, the getting money from the additional DLC and stuff like that gives them more money to be able to do that kind of things. But no, I don't know. I definitely understand his sort of argument with all of that stuff. But I keep coming down here to check on Bordeaux, but we don't own it anymore. Keep forgetting. Where's our spy? Get to work, man. Success, good job. Very nice. Tell me you leveled up. Yeah, he did level up. For some reason, there's like a little bit of a delay. Well, we'll get to level him up here in a second, but for some reason, yeah, it's a delayed. Out of favor. What the hell? Oh right, I was sending you up here. We really don't need you right now, so I'm actually going to disband you. I was going to have him come up and help with this rebellion. Oh shit. You know what? Fuck. Should have kept him there, because we could have he could have gotten a little bit of experience there, and we could have disbanded him after the battle. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, you're good there. Are you? He's getting replenishment there. Why the fuck is this army not getting replenishment? I'm just gonna merge those spearmen, and we'll disband this one. Actually, recruit some more spears there, since we're not getting replenishment anyway. I want to keep the longbows. All right. Let's fight this this rebel force here, the rebel scum.
March. We hunger for battle.
Ooh la la! They've got an artillery piece. Forgot my name says I only played a couple of games I really like. So the money I don't spend on Call of Duty or Fortnite can go on Total War DLCs. But I do agree they made it very awkward. Yeah, you know, especially for someone, you know, anyone who's discovering the game now, it's just kind of like, really? I have to spend that much money to play it? But there are places where you can go to get it on the cheap, and, you know, like, well, what is the one that Legend is always talking, that Legend is sponsored by, or, well, I don't know if it's sponsored by or affiliated with or something. Instant Gaming, is that the one? Yeah, like I think Instant Gaming, you can get it on the cheap, and then occasionally Steam will have their sales. So it is possible to you know, save money on it, but yeah, I would see it as almost being, you know, a deterrent for anyone new to the game, because, you know, like, to get the full experience, you end up, you know, you gotta pay a shit ton of cash right off the bat. Yeah, Instant Gaming. Yeah, thanks, Carrie Casey. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Warriors, eager for blood. We'll kill them all. Understood.
Alright, the dangerous thing here is their artillery. It's actually extremely dangerous, especially for Simon. I was thinking that we use our cavalry, we try and swing around with the cavalry to get to the artillery piece, but the only problem with that is that oh, for fuck's sake, if they do get some shots in on him, artillery ruins cavalry in this, so chance of him getting killed is actually quite high. So I think it's probably better just to absorb the punishment on our front line, I guess. Maybe stretch them out a bit. But if there's an opportunity to swing around, maybe take a wide route around. Oh, that's a little bit too wide. Just head around that way, but take your time for now. I want to get the rest of the troops into position. Ironhead says, Lucari, I checked that video out after you mentioned it. It seems like a really cool map, but only suitable for large armies. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, man, you know what? Now that you mentioned that, Ironhead, that's from a design perspective for the developers. That's got to be one of the things that they're, you know, is kind of always sort of like in the back of their minds, right? That you've got to, you know, like, what are you designing the map for? Are you designing it for a large unit scale? Are you designing it for extreme, or sorry, not extreme, but ultra unit scale? Are you designing it for, you know, just like, you know, should it be a map that's optimally played just 1 versus 1 army, or is it a map that's played for, you know, optimally with larger armies, right? Because some maps just don't work for you know, for certain army sizes, right? gonna be painful. Alright, you get around. Oh, actually, no. Just keep moving around that way. Go. Okay, there we go. You see if you can. Alright, good. They're focusing at least on our front line. They're shooting at them, so we should have an opportunity to get over here with our general. Maybe they just design 2 versions of the same map, one like we have at the moment in Warhammer 2 and the other for large armies. 2 versions. Yeah, no, definitely. That's one of the things, like, when I watch the multiplayer games where it's just like, you know, like the armies are so small, first off, like because like the funds are, you know, it's not, I think it's just like large funds or something, so like the armies in multiplayer end up being fairly small. Shit. Shit. We need to get over here and help him.
The enemy is attacking our general.
The armies are really small, and then the other thing is the units themselves. Shit, where are you going? The units themselves, they play with just large unit scale, which sort of artificially makes the map bigger than it really is, if that makes sense.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Fuck. Get over here.
The enemy has killed our general.
Fuck!
The men have broken and are fleeing.
Ah, I knew that was gonna freaking happen. As soon as I saw him charge in there, it's for sure he's gonna kill our general. Fucking knew it. That guy was level 4 too. Though I don't know. All the important characters are the family members, so it's not the end of the world, but it's just frustrating. Like the generals are just so fragile in this freaking game. So fragile. Actually, get over there and help them. And I'm actually gonna sneak you out through here, and then we'll get some shots into those pikes, into their back. Actually, these pikes are actually kicking our ass here, which I guess is understandable. Actually, stand there, and you can shoot into their back, and then these guys, those spearmen, are gonna be done. Okay, good. I was a little bit worried because once the general goes down, like our morale is gonna be shot. Maybe unit scale makes the maps bigger too. Lucari says, yeah. Also design them based on tier. That way, higher tier cities become very hard to conquer with just one army, making them a bit of a tactical fortification. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I would love to see that in Warhammer, where, you know, like tier 1 Altdorf is just, you know, like, you know, a much smaller wall, and then when you go up the tiers, you know, it becomes like an actual citadel that that, you know, requires, you know, quite a bit of planning and work to actually siege out. Ironhead says, rest in peace, General died in a small skirmish. Pretty realistic to some battles in real life. Yeah, you know what, that's true. That's true. Ironhead says that from forgot my name. The generals in this game are very fragile. The moment they die is pretty much game over. Yeah, that's a really good point, Ironhead. That in Attila, like the morale hit you get. Actually, let's see if we can take a look at it here. Yeah, general died -12 morale. So like, you know, it's really easy to break units. Yeah, which, you know, does definitely add like a tactical element. Whereas like Rome 2 is kind of the opposite, where like if your general dies, it's really, it doesn't affect the game all that much. Yeah, the general themselves, it's yeah, an individual entity that's within the bodyguard. But yeah, I like how they added in Thrones of Britannia. Thrones of Britannia, they like, I think the general's bodyguard has to lose a certain amount of health before the actual general character will die, something like that. It just makes them last a little bit longer. I don't know if that's the case in Three Kingdoms, but it definitely feels like that's the case in Three Kingdoms too. Because and plus two in Three Kingdoms, there's a possibility if your general, excuse me, if your general dies in the battle, there's a possibility that they're just injured rather than actually killed. How do you use a general effectively then in this game? I mean, more or less they're not meant to go into combat, really. They're just kind of like a support role. So like, I guess you know, like the best way to use them would be kind of behind the lines and, you know, bring them near the troops, because they do have various commands that they can give that give different buffs and things like that to the allies and the enemies. But yeah, one of the big criticisms of this game and Rome 2 is how fragile the general's bodyguards are. And for someone like me, I am be a little bit reckless at the best of times. This guy is 68 years old. Should we even bother putting him in charge of this army? 68 years old. Fuck, whatever. Let him get out of the house and Alright, so the rebellion's taken care of, but we're gonna get another one there. And we're gonna get one there too. Right now, they're gonna happen at the same time. If he sits there, I'm gonna have him sit here so that, yeah, it slows down the rebellion there. The rebellion will be here next turn. Come up here, take out the rebellion next turn, and then bounce back this way, I guess. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. It's just gonna be basically dealing with public order now and trying to get our settlements built up. I'm thinking that maybe the best thing for us to do is to come over here and just smash up a few settlements, just sack some settlements. Maybe come down here and take Rouen and use that as a base of operations, and then just start sacking some settlements and using that money to build the infrastructure within England, and just get everything sort of sorted in England, and then we can start expanding in France. I think is kind of maybe, because income wise 2,000 gold per turn is not very much at all, especially in this mod, because most of the buildings are pretty expensive to build, especially like the main chains. I'm gonna hit the end turn. Iron says at forgot my name. I use them to flank enemies from behind, never to distract them, because it is easy for generals to die. You should keep them alive near units to boost morale. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm just a bit of I'm a bit of a yahoo, so yeah, my generals tend to die, you know, more frequently than probably most other players. But one of the reasons why I really love Three Kingdoms is in the records mode, in records mode, the general's bodyguards just become absolute beasts. You know, you can increase the number in their bodyguard. Like a standard cavalry unit in Three Kingdoms under the extreme unit sizes, I think is 60 unit models, but you can get your general bodyguard, which are high tier cavalry, basically up to like close to like approaching 100. I'm not sure if you can actually get it over 100, but yeah, like absolute monster cavalry, and they're durable too. Like the generals, with the exception, of course, of the strategist. But it's one of the things I really love with Three Kingdoms, and honestly, I really hope that they go back to that for the next historical Total War, because I do not like the direction of just sort of one single unit entity for general's bodyguards in historical Total Wars. I mean, it works for Warhammer in the fantasy, but at the same time, you know, having said that, it's still Warhammer is pretty heavy on the RNG. But you know, it does work for Warhammer, so yeah, I don't know. Anyway, reconquer Callus, hashtag return British Callus. Absolute unit, literally. Yeah. Yeah, well guys, man, I really hate to do this, because I feel like we're having a really good discussion here today in the stream, and having some fun with this. But I have a friend of mine coming over here in a little while, like 15-20 minutes, and we're gonna watch the football game and the hockey game. So I'm gonna have to cut the stream short today. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing the Rome 2 campaign again, and I promise it will be for a good 4 hours, and then we'll get back to Warhammer later in the week. I might take another day off, just because my work schedule is pretty heavy this week. So I might post the final episode for the Amazons on Wednesday, but then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we should be back to Warhammer and the 10 times Chaos, which is on the eve of Archeon, or the Everchosen. The Everchosen should be showing up very, very soon. I forgot my name says in Warhammer your bodyguard can be a dragon, so yeah, true enough. Touche. Corey Casey says have a good time, nice stream. Thanks a lot, man. And Ironhead says thanks for the stream, very enjoyable chat too. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I really enjoyed the stream today. No worries, Ghost Sports. Yeah, absolutely, man. The football game tonight looks like it's gonna be great, man. Baltimore Ravens, Kansas City Chiefs, Mahomes versus Jackson. Oh man, it's gonna be good stuff. Chris Fuller says good stream, enjoy the games. Thank you very much. Yeah, and the hockey Stanley Cup is on the line tonight. We could see the Stanley Cup, and both Tampa Bay and Dallas are two awesome teams. I think they're definitely the best two teams in the NHL right now, and it's been really good quality hockey, despite the fact that there's no fans in attendance. It's still been really intense, really good. And Lucari says, no worries, see you next time. Been fun always. Keep me up way past bedtime. Okay, man. All right, get some sleep, Lucari. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's a lot of fun tonight. So I'll see you again tomorrow. And take care. Ragnarok signing out.